Every night at exactly 3:17 a.m., my phone rings once and only once, the sound slicing through my apartment with an accuracy that feels deliberate, as if the silence itself has been measured and prepared. And the screen always lights up to show my own number calling me. No contact name, no country code, just me reaching out to myself from somewhere I can't see, which I tried to explain away during the first few nights as exhaustion or a harmless glitch, until the pattern refused to break and my body began waking up on its own at 3:16, heart already pounding, skin prickling, listening to the building breathe as pipes clicked and the walls settled into their nightly groan. And when I finally answered the call, I wasn't met with static or silence, but with breathing, slow, strained, unmistakably human. And it took me a few terrifying seconds to realize it matched my own. The same shallow inhale, the same pause, as if someone was copying me in real time. And then my own voice whispered softly through the phone, urgent and afraid, telling me not to move yet before the call ended abruptly, leaving behind a silence that felt crowded, like something had stepped closer. And after that night, the apartment began changing in ways I couldn't prove but couldn't ignore, with chairs subtly turned, doors never quite where I left them, the bathroom mirror fogged in the morning as if someone had stood inches from it, my phone battery drained as though it had been awake and working while I slept. And the worst part was how my sense of time began to blur, nights stretching longer, days feeling thinner, until sleep became impossible, and I spent hours lying still in the dark, counting breaths that sometimes felt out of sync with my chest. And eventually I forced myself to stay awake, sitting on the edge of my bed with the lights off and my phone in my hand, watching the red numbers of the clock bleed across the room as 3:15 became 3:16, and my pulse grew so loud I was sure it could be heard through the walls. And when the phone rang at exactly 3:17 and I answered instantly, my voice on the other end sounded older, weaker, like it had been screaming for days without sound, telling me I had already answered this call before, that every version of me always thinks this is the first time. And as I tried to ask what that meant, I heard a slow, careful creak behind me, not sudden, not violent, but patient, like something learning the shape of my room. And my voice on the phone dropped to a whisper and said, almost pleading, that I was finally too late this time, because if I could hear it breathing now, then it had already figured out which one of us was supposed to answer the phone tomorrow night.